Assalamu alaikum, dear students. Today we will discuss mechanism of adjustment, or we can say defense mechanisms. When the person is maladjusted, when the person comes with any type of stress or in the form of conflict, frustration, anxiety, or pressure, what are the ways he wants to come out from those problems? We can today we will see them. We'll discuss them. You know, in times of stress or conflict or frustration or anxiety or any type of problem, and the individual comes out with these types of problems, उसका जो immediate reaction होता है, it is either aggressive, or it is like that withdrawal type of withdrawal type, or he plays the neutral role. उससे बाहर निकलने के लिए या तो वो एग्रेसिव रिएक्शन उसका होता है, या he tries to withdraw from that problem, और वो in between them he plays a neutral role there to come out from that problem. So जो ये response है, this type of response जो है, it helps him to reduce his mental tension. So common ways which the individual uses to defend or escape from these conflicts are known as defense or adjustment mechanisms. जो भी ये एक्ट करता है एक इंडिविजुअल तो डिफेंड और जो भी कन्फ्लिक्ट्स है उनसे बचने के लिए, उनको हम डिफेंस और adjustment mechanism कहते हैं. So these the defense mechanism leads the individual to preserve his self concept and to protect him from anxiety or worries, yeah, any kind of problems which he is facing. These the methods help him to come out from those problems. क्योंकि every individual uses these mental mechanisms or protective devices to some extent. Any habitual method of overcoming blocks, reaching goals, satisfying motives, relieving frustration, and maintaining equilibrium is called adjustment mechanism. Thus, in order to lead a healthy, happy, and satisfying life, one has to learn the various ways of adjustment. एक अच्छी लाइफ, पीसफुल लाइफ, सेटिस्फाइंग लाइफ विदाउट वरी, खुद एक अच्छी तरह खुद को एडजस्ट करने के लिए हमें ये लर्न करने की जरूरत है. सो दीज मेथड्स दे आर यूज्ड फॉर कीपिंग एंड restoring harmony between the individual and his environment. We can simply group them into two. One is direct mechanism or direct adjustment, and another one is indirect adjustment. First of all, let's come discuss direct methods of adjustment. Indirect methods of adjustment, these are those methods which are the conscious attempts, and they are adopted by the individual to overcome various tensions. These methods जो हैं ये होते हैं, these are logical and rational. क्योंकि ये लॉजिकल और रैशनल इन नेचर होते हैं, एंड दे आर एम्प्लॉयड इंटेंशनली, कॉन्शियसली. जो डायरेक्ट मेथड्स होते हैं ये लॉजिकल होते हैं, ये हम इंटेंशनली या कॉन्शियसली अप्लाई करते हैं इन ऑर्डर टू गेट परमानेंट सॉल्यूशन ऑफ द प्रॉब्लम विच इंडिविजुअल फेस इन अ पर्टिकुलर सिचुएशन. So there are a number of types of direct mechanism. First and foremost type of direct mechanism is that of removing the difficulty. First point is removing difficulty. इस सिचुएशन में इंडिविजुअल जो है, he tries either to remove or destroy all the barriers or difficulties which comes in his or her way to reach the goal. जो भी उसके बीच में जो भी डिफिकल्टीज होते हैं, जो भी बैरियर्स आते हैं, उनको वो completely ब्रेक करना चाहते हैं तो in order to reach his goal. Another one is improving efforts. एफर्ट्स लगाना, क्योंकि जब when an individual finds it difficult to remove his barriers or solve his problems to cope up with the environment, वो attempt करता है with a new zeal by in उसके efforts जो है उनको increase करता है to overcome the difficulties. This activity develops conscious confidence among the individual and improves his or her behavior in overcoming the problems. So इसमें जो वो है वो efforts करता है, तो उससे जो उसकी जो प्रॉब्लम्स है उनको एडवांस मेथड जो है व्हेन ही इज नॉट एबल टू रिमूव द बैरियर्स, तो वो एफर्ट्स लगाता है और उससे उसको कॉन्फिडेंस मिलती है. थर्ड पॉइंट इज चेंजिंग इन द वर्किंग पैटर्न. चेंज इन द वर्किंग पैटर्न. इंडिविजुअल जब ऑब्जर्व करता है कि ही और शी इज नॉट इन ए पोजीशन टू रिमूव और डिस्ट्रॉय हिज बैरियर्स, वो ही थिंक्स अगेन about the approach and make his desirable chance to achieve the goal or destination. जो भी वो करता है वो देखता है कि जिससे मेरी ये प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व नहीं हुई उसको मॉडिफाई करता है या उसको चेंज करता है और नया रिस्पॉन्स, नई टाइप का रिस्पॉन्स देता है. उससे जो है उसका वर्किंग पैटर्न जो है वो चेंज होता है, वो चेंज करता है और ही इज एबल टू रीच हिज डेस्टिनेशन. Another one is adopting compromising methods. For maintaining harmony between himself and the environment, one may change his or her direction or efforts by changing the original goal, or may seek partial substitution of goal, or may adopt a compromising means to maintain a complete harmony. जहाँ पे वो आगे जिसको वो सॉल्व नहीं कर सकता है, जहाँ पे उसको ये डिफिकल्ट लगता है कि ये सिचुएशन जो है, ये प्रॉब्लम जो है ये सॉल्व करना बहुत डिफिकल्ट है, उसमें वो दैट कंप्रोमाइजिंग मेथड लगाता है in order to live in complete harmony. Another one is withdrawal. ये वो इंडिविजुअल होते हैं, there are many individuals who don't like to face the confrontation and take the risk in their life. वो they try to adjust themselves, जो डिफीट होते हैं उसको एक्सेप्ट करते हैं और and they withdraw themselves from the situations. उससे क्या होता है, they are making the balance between the situation and the environment. Another one is indirect methods of making these indirect methods of mechanism. Indirect methods में पहले ही ये वो है कि it is the method by which a person try to seek temporary adjustment, और या वो एक ही makes the efforts to reduce tension unconsciously. इसमें जो है different steps हैं. First is identification. Here it is an adjustment mechanism. जो आइडेंटिफिकेशन है, इट्स द एडजस्टमेंट मैकेनिज्म, जिससे एक इंडिविजुअल को हेल्प होती है टू अचीव सेटिस्फैक्शन फ्रॉम द सक्सेस ऑफ अदर पीपल, groups or organizations. एक adolescent, for example, who accepts a film star as his ideal, try to appear and act in the manner he has seen the star acting. And जो students है, they often identify themselves with the favorite teachers. So as a result of this, we adopt the mannerisms, habits of our favorite artists. उनका जो तौर तरीका होता है, उनके जो habits होते हैं, उनका जो ड्रेस होता है, उनका स्पीच होता है, उनका मोड ऑफ लिविंग जो है उसको इमिटेट करते हैं, तो उसी से जो है वो खुद को एडजस्ट कर सकते हैं. अनदर वन इज रेशनलाइजेशन. में इसमें इट इज द टेक्निक विच इज यूज्ड एज ए मीन्स ऑफ जस्टिफाइंग बिहेवियर्स or ideals that the individual would usually label as unacceptable or stressful or anxiety providing. ये defense mechanism जो है, it is used by all of us at one time or the other. It can take many forms. For example, 2 examples are there: sour grapes and sweet lemon. In the case of sour grapes, one minimizes the attractiveness of an object or situation that is beyond one's reach. For example, a student who जो किसी जगह वो एग्जाम देता है, he is receiving a rejection from that institution. It would serve an example. Sweet lemons involves maximizing the limited virtues of an acquired object or goal which on the surface does not seem desirable. इसमें जो है स्वीट लेमन में होता है जो उसके जो लिमिटेड वर्च्यूज होते हैं उसको जो है जो एक्वायर्ड गोल होता है जो डिजायरेबल नहीं होता है उसमें जो है ये स्वीट लेमन आते हैं. एंड द वन इज सब्लिमेशन. Sublimation is a mechanism of substitution by the which individual directs his energies and drives away from activities which are socially or morally unacceptable towards those who which are approved in order to satisfy a need. इसमें it's usually related to sex drive. For example, an individual who is unable to satisfy his sex needs would make up by reading romantic books, drawing romantic pictures, or writing romantic poems. It's a mechanism in which all the divisions of psychic, that is, ego and superego, work in concert with each another. Jo an unmarried woman interested in children may give expression to her repressed marital these urge by engaging herself in orphanage work or in any child welfare institution. Another one is escapism. Escapism, it is a defense mechanism in the tendency to seek distraction and relief from unpleasant realities. जो भी realities होते हैं, it is used to define the जो actions when they take to relieve, for example, depression, general sadness जो आता है, उससे जो है बचने के लिए people avoid these unpleasant things. So anything that makes you avoid facing reality can be considered as a form of escapism, such as drugs, alcoholism, gambling, video games, smoking, etc. Escapism is not a bad thing in itself. It helps us to relieve stress, entertain, give lessons, and help others directly or indirectly. Another portion of it we will discuss in another topic.